Hi. Yes, Lola's wearing another kooky looking headdress of some sort, right? But I know some of you know what this is up here. Give you a clue. I've got it wrapped around my head. Does this help you with any of the stories? Well, I'm wearing this because I'm going to start off with a few weeks of a celebration by an author called Dr. Seuss. So I'm sure many of you have heard the author Dr. Seuss. He's written so many books. He's so famous. They actually celebrate his birthday, and his birthday is on March 2nd. So that is the day they call Dr. Seuss Day. Well, the next couple of weeks, I am going to be reading several books that he has written. I have checked them out in the library. And the first one that he is very famous for is called Cat in the Hat. This is one of his very first, most famous books. It's called Cat in the Hat. Look at that cat's hat, and then look at mine. Is that the same thing? Right? That's why I'm wearing it. So all around here are all the other books that he has written. He has written some things that relate to those. So, Cat in the Hat is a 2.1 in reading level, which means second grade, first month, and it is our book is worth 0.05 points. So again, read this 3 times. Ask somebody to take a test. Ask somebody to take ask you some questions, and then if you pass all those questions, then you can take the test. Okay. So again, this is an AR book. The reason why it is a 2.1 book is because a lot of the words inside the book they're learning in second grade. Some of them are in first grade, and some words are in first kindergarten. But some of these words, because of the sounds that are in it, different types of, like, say, for instance, the ow sound, OU, right? OW, those are not learned until either first or second grade. So, Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss loves to rhyme. He makes up words. And some of them are really kooky, and some of the other stories. In this particular one, he has rhyming words that actually are words. So let's read Cat in the Hat. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. So I know some of you, especially those of you in the northern hemisphere, right now it's cold, semi-cold, right? It's supposed to be some of the colder months. So again, you have rhyming words, play and day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said, "Oh, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it, not one bit. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump, right? Sometimes you get scared, you jump when you hear a sound. We looked, then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat. And he said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny."
I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, No, no, make that cat go away. Tell the cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, now, have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on the ball, with the book in one hand and my cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat in the hat. Look at me now, said the cat. With a cup and a cake, there's the cups and the cake, I can hold 2 books, and I can hold up a fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Wow, he's doing a pretty good job to be standing on the ball and holding all those different things. Look at me, look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up a cup and a milk and a cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the tiny ship and the little toy man, and look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on a ball, but that is not all. Oh, that is not all. Wow. How many more things do you think he can put up on there? That is what I said. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. I guess he could not carry all that stuff while being on the ball, could he? He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. I think some things might break and get dirty. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, I don't like this. Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game, said our fish as he lit. No, I do not like it. Not one little bit. I think the fish is making sense. What do you think? Because now the cat in the hat's making everything all messy. And I think that fish is pretty smart telling them. Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at all this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep into the cake. You shook up the house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know.
Oh man, what's he gonna do now? I think he's gonna start messing places up.
And then he ran out, and then, fast as a fox, the Cat in the Hat came back with a box. A big red wooden box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the Cat in the Hat. Take a look. Then he got up on top with a tip of his hat. I call this game Fun in a Box, said the cat. In this box are two things I will show you now. You will like these two things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up this hook. You will see something new. Two things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. Then out of the box came a Thing 2 and Thing 1. And they ran to us fast. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, no, no, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. I don't think it's a good idea that Thing 1 and Thing 2's there along with the Cat in the Hat, right? Have no fear, little fish, said the Cat in the Hat. These things are good things. And he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the Cat in the Hat. Wait a minute, flying kites in a house? That's not such a good idea, is it? No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump and the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one bit. The fish is right. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. They saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Uh-oh. Down the wall in the hall. Wow, you got the bumping everything, making everything fall down. Thing 2 and Thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown, her gown with dots that are pink, white, and red. Then they saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Oh man, now they're making a mess in the mom's room. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? What do you think she's going to say if she sees all this? If your mom saw all the mess, what do you think she's going to say? She's not going to be happy, is she? Then our fish said, look, look. And our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2.
Man, how are they going to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2 along with Cat in the Hat?
So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net I can get those things yet. When I let down my net, I came down with a plop, and I had them at last. Those 2 things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now, you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat. You did not like our game? Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with the sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come, and she will find this big mess. And the mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There's no way at all. Do you think they're going to be able to pick up all this mess before Mom walks in? Because remember, Mom was walking in the door. Not even at the door. They saw her walking up, right? So do you think they're going to be able to pick all that mess up? And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the Cat in the Hat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Wow, he's got a machine that's starting to pick up everything. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown, and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish, and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he picked them away. And he put them away. Then he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of the hat. Then our mother came in and she said to us, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. So, would you tell your mom what actually went on that day? If there was a cat in the hat and it made up this big mess? Or in reality, because this is not real, it's just make-believe, right? It's a story. But what if you made a big mess and you cleaned it up, or say you broke something by accident? Would you tell your mom or your dad or whoever you're staying with that you broke it? I think you should, whether they're going to be happy or not, because honesty and telling the truth is the most important thing of all. To tell the truth. People will like it when you tell the truth. So like I said, Cat in the Hat is a rhyming book. Dr. Seuss loves to rhyme. So let's look at these words that he did rhyming with. Let's look. These are just some of the rhyming words that were inside the book of Cat in the Hat. You have play and day. Both have the A sound and they have the same spelling. Play, day. Then there's the word all and ball. All and all. Right? Sit, bit. The sound of it, it, it. Bump, jump. Ump, ump. Ooh, I've got 4 words down here that rhyme. There is at, hat, at, and at. But all 4 of them have the at sound. Mat, cat, that, cat. Mat, hat, that, cat. Now this slide, these words still rhyme. However, they are spelt differently. So in the English language, they have the same sound. Let's look at those. Let's look at these 4 words. Do, to, new, you. They all have the oo sound, but they're all spelled differently, right? You hear oo, but you don't see that they're spelled the same. So let's see. You have t, do, d, oo, to, t, oo, new, n, oo, and you, ooh. Those all have the same sound. These 2 words rhyme. Fun and one. They have the un sound. Fun, un, and one. Un, fun, one. Now this word is a very hard word for kids to learn how to spell when they're younger. I've noticed when I used to teach, a lot of kids misspell the word said. However, it doesn't have that spelling like you would think. So the words said and had rhyme but are different spellings. This word is said, ed, and ed, said, head. And lastly, you've got the O sound. O, go, no, so. G, o, go. N, K is silent. N, o, no, and s, o, so. Just like in the word, you have some words that have silent letters, like in the word no, you have the K that is silent. Up here in to, you don't hear the W, that's silent as well. So lots of words have silent letters due to the fact that they are from different countries, that some words, they have the sound that is silent, that you don't hear. So that's what the English language is mostly made up of, is all languages from different countries. And that's why we have a lot of these words that, if you look at it, like the word said, or the word to, or even the word one, the number 1, right? You don't hear what it should look like, what it looks like, and what you actually hear. You're like, how do you get that from there? It's because the English language is made up of a bunch of different languages, and their sounds of different letters are different. In all different countries, they have different sounds for some letters. So that's why they call the US as a melting pot of the world, is because it's actually made up of a bunch of different countries or people that live here. So if you like Cat in the Hat, go to the library, check it out, or you could go buy it. Dr. Seuss has lots of other books. I will be reading tons of other books I have checked out or I have purchased. Please like this video. If you want me to read a book, down in the links below, please check out those links. You can message me through Facebook. I do have a page especially for this page, for this YouTube channel, called Lola's Enchanted Bookshelf. There you can comment. I got news there. A lot of times I put something out
Also, there are links to things that I sometimes make with the different books. You can purchase them. Please like and click follow on my YouTube channel. I would appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it if you would tell other people about my YouTube channel. And happy Dr. Seuss Day, or I should say happy Dr. Seuss Future Day, because it hasn't got here yet. Those of you who are reading this book on Dr. Seuss Day, happy Dr. Seuss Day. If you like this hat, you can simply go check out they have printables online. You can make this with a piece of cardboard. This I actually just made with a board, a bulletin board border, and measured it on my hat. I used to do that all the time with the kids for different things going on, and they could actually color in the cat and the hat and then just glue it on, and then you can tape it in the back. So here you can just tape it in the back. I like to use tape that is made for painters, because when you peel it apart, it doesn't rip off. Okay, and then they can use it again if they wanted to. That's what I love about the painter's tape. So again, you can just check out those online, and there's lots of printables online that you can print and make the cats and the hat. Okay, so you all have a good evening. Hope you all loved it. Bye now.